there. Hello, stars. Hi. And Shine here. The question, how have you been shining? What have you, my star, been doing with that special star quality that is planted right within you? Oh, I know. You've been shining, right? You've been shining like the star that you are. I applaud you. Well done. Now, you know how we do this? I say, shine, shine. You say, shine like a star. Shall we go? Shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Yes, let's! Shine, shine, shine like a star. Shine, shine, shine like a star. Shine, shine, shine like the star that you are. My name is Oluwaseun Odukoya. Your Aunty Shine, the storyteller, the storyteller, the storyteller, always here with stories for you, interesting stories, fun stories, exciting stories, intriguing stories, stories full of suspense, stories full of lessons, stories everywhere. Aunty Shine's business is stories. And today is no exception. Of course, I am here with a story for you. Would you like to hear the story? Yes, you would. That's why I'm here. I'm here for you to tell you the story, to tell you a story. Do you know the tortoise? Do you know what the tortoise looks like? I'll be sure to attach a picture to this video. Today's story will let us know how the tortoise came to be without a nose. If you look closely at the tortoise, you'll see that. You would almost immediately you encounter his head, you would encounter his nostrils with practically no nose. So this story is an explanation of how that phenomenon or that feature on the tortoise came to be. Shall we dive right into our story? Yes, let's! Story. Where I come from, the storyteller says, hello, and you, my star, will say, hello. 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 Now, once upon a very long time ago, very long time ago, in a village very far away, humans and animals lived together in harmony. And in this village lived the tortoise, known as Ijapa in Yoruba language, and the squirrel, known as Okere. Ijapa àti Okere. Ijapa and Okere. Ijapa and Okere were very close friends. In fact, BFFs, best friends, besties. You have a bestie. Ijapa and Okere were besties. But not only were they besties, they were also business partners. And you know what their business was? They were into the sales of clay items. Clay were items made from clay, like clay pots, clay bowls, clay cups. Do you even know what's like a clay pot looks like? What am I here for if not to take care of you? I went to the trouble. So this is an example of what a clay pot looks like. Now, this is an old clay pot I had in my garden, but I just wanted you to have an idea of what a clay pot looks like. Ijapa and Okere's clay pots were not like this. They were not this old. This is a bit old from use. It used to house a flower in my garden. But Ijapa and Okere's clay pots were brand new, made from brand new red earth clay, beautiful, shiny, polished. And they will take it to their village market. Now, their village had a market that's opened every 7 days. It did not open every day. It opened periodically. And any day that it was market day, oh my gosh, the market will be teeming with people. People on the right, people on the left, people in front of you, people behind you, everywhere, because people came from all corners of the world to buy and sell in this market. And it was at this market that Ijapa and Okere, the tortoise and the squirrel, would sell their own clayware along with other sellers and buyers in the market. Now, the squirrel Okere was a very smart animal, hardworking, smart, ready to do things, quick to do things. Ijapa, cunning, naughty, mischievous, always thinking that he can outsmart people. I wonder how they managed their friendship, but that's the way of friendships. They were friends. So, another market day was coming at this time in our story, and Ijapa and Okere, the day before the market day, they would have put together their claywares. They would divide it into two and assign one bundle to each one of them. So they would have put together their clayware in two separate bundles for each one of them to carry to the market the next day, because in those days there were no cars. Everybody trekked on their feet to the markets, or the rich people had horses, like royalty, kings and queens. So when it was almost a day before the market day, they had gotten their wares ready, their claywares ready. On the morning of the market day, Okere woke up bright and early before dawn, because the market was quite some distance to go. He woke up bright and early. Pam, 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 pam. After he had his bath, pam, 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 he hurried to Ijakpa's house. Knock, knock, knock. He listened. No answer. Ko, 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 ko. Doesn't this man know that it's a market day? Ko, 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 ko. From inside. Who is that? That was Ijakpa's voice. Huh? It's me, Ijakpa. It's me, Okere. Open the door. Open the door. Are you not ready for the market? Time is going. As they were speaking, other people were carrying their wares and going past, saying their good mornings and going to the markets. Finally, Ijakpa opened the door. I slept off. I didn't know it was morning. I've not had my bath. I've not decided what to wear. I've not given my children food to eat. He was just whining and whining and whining. And this was a market day. But guess what? He was doing it deliberately, because he knew that Okere would not be patient enough to wait for him. And his plan was that he will not partake in carrying the heavy load that their clayware constituted, that only Okere would carry the two bundles together to the market alone. Then he, Ijapa, will come strolling at ease later. So he continued pretending, please wait for me. And then he started moving sluggishly. After a while, Okere could not wait again. Smart and hardworking animal that he was, he said, I can't wait. Put the bundles together, just like Ijapa expected, just like Ijapa anticipated. Put the bundles together. Let me go. Hurry up and meet me along the way. Hurry up, hurry up. Ijapa said, okay. So they came together, put the bundles together, piled the pots on top of one another, the plates, the clay cups, piled them on top of one another, arranged them in a big, huge basket, and tied this way, and tied that way, and knotted so that nothing would be able to fall off. And then they lifted it. It was heavy. They lifted, balanced, on Okere's head. It was heavy, but Okere, the hard-working animal that he was, he didn't mind. And so he set off. And as he was going, he called back, meet me on the way. And so he hurried off to the market. By this time, the day was already bright, and he still had a long way to trek to the market. So he tried to hurry as much as he could. But by the time he got to the market, he was late. You know, I told you that market was always teeming with people. On this market day, hey, it was as if there was a gate somewhere that was opened and crowds of people were just let open into the market. The place was full of people, buyers, sellers, farmers, hunters, fishermen, women. Everybody was there to buy and sell. Okere managed to find his way, squeeze his way among the people carefully, with his heavy load. Found his way to his store. When he got to his store with his heavy load, he spoke to their neighbor who sold similar wares in the next store. Their neighbor was Asin. Asin is the shrew rat in English. And he spoke to their neighbor, please help me down with my wares. So Asin came over from his own store and helped Okere put down his big basket full of clayware. So they lifted it and they brought it down. He stretched his neck. Just a second before you knew it, he untied the rope they had used to tie the claywares, untied this way, untied that way, and then he started arranging because he knew he was already late. Maybe some buyers had already, some of their customers might have looked for them and not seen them. So he was in a hurry to make sales so that he would not lose any money that day. So he started arranging big pots, smaller pots, big pots, smaller pots, big plates, smaller plates, big plates, big plates. You know, he tried to make it beautiful, stylish, attractive to customers. He was arranging, he was busy, he was bending down and lifting and organizing, trying to make his claywares attractive. In his hurry, he mistakenly tipped pots from the store of his neighbor. In his hurry to stretch hand and arrange his wares, mistakenly he touched a pot in the stall of his neighbor because their stalls were so close to each other, and pots came rolling and it came rolling and crash! It crashed onto the floor and it broke into pieces. Oh my world! Asin, the owner of the next stall and the owner of the pot, was angry. How dare you? Did I ask you to come late to the market? How dare you break my pot? In fact, this was probably deliberate. And Okere, already been upset with Ijapa's delay and the way he was now being attacked by Asin, instead of him to apologize, he got upset too. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I didn't know. Asin was even more upset. How dare you? You cannot even apologize. And then an argument ensued. An argument started, and before you knew it, it blew up into a fight. They held each other. Punch, 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 kick. It became a full-blown fight. Some people said, hey, stop fighting. Some people said, beat him, hit him. It was a big market. And so these two neighbors in the market started fighting. Meanwhile, Ijapa was just on his way, strolling lazily on his way to the market. At this time, some people were already on their way back home. So somebody saw him and said, Ijapa, are you just coming? Well, let me tell you, they have beaten your friend, eh? Huh? Do you know that your friend, Okere, before anybody could tell Ijapa what happened, the moment he heard that Okere, his friend, was being beaten, he didn't wait to hear. He just hurried. He started hurrying to the market. Before he would take like 10 steps, another person met him and said, Ijapa, Asin has finished your friend. He has given him uppercut. He has beaten him black and blue. Do you know that Okere Ijapa did not wait for explanations. He was hurrying. The moment he heard that his friend was being beaten, he hurried. You know, those his legs that you would think are slow. On that day, it was as if they developed wings. He was practically flying on his feet. On his way, he picked up a big stick And then he hurried into the market. And when he got there, he saw the crowd. He squeezed his way into the crowd. And he found Asin. He found the scene just as it was described. Asin was having the upper hand, beating Okere the squirrel. And Ijapa was angry because he knew that if Asin beats Okere and Okere is injured and cannot come to the market, he would have to be the one carrying both their bundles until Okere recuperated enough and recovered enough to be able to resume coming to the market to sell. What a selfish thinking creature. So, anyway, at this point in the fight, he picked up the stick he had come with on the way and then, bam! He hit Asin. 1, bam! 2, bam! 3, yay! Asin screamed and turned around to look for his attacker. The moment he turned around and saw Ijapa, Asin has this pointed snout like this and very sharp teeth. The moment he turned around and saw Ijapa, he just went straight for him and sunk his teeth into Ijapa's face. And the first thing he came into contact with was Ijapa's nose. Yeah! Ijapa's nose was pinched down by Asin's teeth. And now it was his turn to scream. Yeah! He screamed. Asin held on. Asin did not leave the nose. Yeah! He was screaming in pain. He was screaming in pain, and Asin held on to the nose. After a while, Ijapa was in so much pain, he started singing. And I will sing the song for you. All you have to do is say, Jo mi jo. Can you do that? Jo mi jo. That's the chorus of the song. Asin tohun tokere, jo mi jo. Now, Ijapa's nose was under the pinching grasp of Asin's teeth. So his voice changed and he was singing. Asin tohun tokere, jo mi jo, àwọn lájà ń jà, jo mi jo, ìjà rí mo wálà, jo mi jo, Asin bò mí ní mo jẹ, jo mi jo, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀, jo mi jo, àwọn mi bẹ̀ lọ́jà, jo mi jo. Asin did not let go. Ijapa kept on singing. Asin tohun tokere, jo mi jo, àwọn lájà ń jà, jo mi jo, ìjà rí mo wálà, jo mi jo, Asin bò mí ní mo jẹ, jo mi jo, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀, jo mi jo, àwọn mi bẹ̀ lọ́jà, jo mi jo. His song was saying, Asin and Okere got into a fight, and I decided to come separate them. And then Asin sank his teeth into my nose. Save me from Asin. My clay things are still my clay business things are in the market. Nobody could save Ijapa from Asin, and Asin held on to Ijapa's nose until he bit it off. Ouch! Asin bit off Ijapa's nose. Ijapa was in so much pain. He hurried and went to get his nose treated. But by the time the nose would heal, there was no more nose. It was just nostrils, and his voice was forever sounding nasal because of the pinch to his nose. And that was how Ijapa's nose came to be the way that we know it today. The end. Now, my shining stars, I'm sure you have picked up 1 or 2 lessons from that story. Some of the lessons are: do not be lazy. Do not think that you can trick people. Be hardworking. Try not to get into a fight. Rather, try to separate people who are fighting. Do not be quick to anger, because if Asin had not been quick to anger, he wouldn't have gone into a fight with Okere Always be quick to apologize when you wrong people. Be quick to apologize. I'm sure you know that I'm sorry is one of the magic words, right? Be quick to apologize. If Okere had apologized, the fight probably would not have gone on. And yes, it's better for you not to get into a fight because somebody can get injured. Like Ijakwa got his nose bitten off. As a matter of fact, Okere was Asin, who bit off Ijakwa's nose, was taken to the police station and he was actually punished for biting off Ijakwa's nose. It's just that the nose was already gone. And in those days, medicine was not as sophisticated as it is now. So the nose was already gone, and there was nothing anybody could do about it. So, my dear friends, don't be lazy, don't be trickish, don't be quick to anger, be quick to apologize, and live in peace with everyone. And remember, that star quality is in you. All you need to do is nurture it and grow it, and you will shine like the star that you are. Yes, Auntie Shine Shine says so. You are a star born to shine. I hope you enjoyed my story today. I have enjoyed telling you the story. Till next time, when I come your way, this is Auntie Shine Shine saying, shine, shine, shine like the star that you are.